That says 10:30.
Oh, word. Um,
But the spinning, let's put up the spinning,
Yeah, put the spinning deal. The
let's start the
spinning
countdown.
logo. Yeah.
word. Let's do that instead.
Bro, I understand how like minute two, this shit always happens, bro.
Yeah, welcome back, Wrestle Nerds. Heels, Pops, and Chairshots out here again with another pre-show for y'all. And look at the company I'm with. So, fellas, introduce yourselves.
Hello, folks. It is I, JP Savage. Welcome, 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 and you're welcome.
The man, the myth, the legend, Old School Joe.
Hey, Vic the villain here. And this time I went
Hey.
last because, we changing shit up around here. And listen,
Woo!
it's hot. The weather's banging. We just came back from an incredible evening of NXT TakeOver action. Gentlemen, glad to see your posters are still working. You still have them. Because I saw an incredible pay-per-view last night. How about y'all?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
It
my
was
God.
enough taste for everybody. A little bit
Yeah.
of everything. And if you switch
Oh, yeah.
the channel, there was some other things happening too.
Yes, there was.
But make sure
Yes, there
folks to
was.
subscribe and like to Heels, Pops, and Chairshots. Found everywhere. HPC2 Sweet. IG, Twitter, YouTube. You know the deal. Pay your
They
love.
already know that.
Yeah,
But
Yes,
listen,
sir.
man, it was an incredible night, and a lot of new wrestling was wrestling. Let's just say that last night it was up to his usual things. But are we gonna see a better night tonight? Half an hour away from what's supposed to be the hottest show of the summer, and it's got an interesting card, to say the least. I don't know about how you guys feeling. I'm ready.
Bueno. Now, you see, NXT TakeOver being a success is nothing I'm a novice to. This is what I expect. That's the expectation. And even though there was a sour taste in many people's mouths with some of the product that was allowed to be on the card, it was still phenomenal. And that said, Petty, you know what I mean, was excellent in the match, man. That ladder match brought me back to the initial North American Championship ladder match, which was a 5-star rated match, folks. Don't be scared. That match was definitely on point. I love the throwbacks to the takes of the old school. You also saw some Razor Ramon. You saw some
Bam
Bigelow.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And you know what? Damian Priest, you showed me out. You shut me up. Dude did work last night. And
Yes,
you know
he
what?
did.
I'm interested in seeing. Somebody made the comparison to a Razor Ramon and Damian Priest, and I'm like, you know what? Let's see if you can pull it
Wow,
off.
Razor Ramon. Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Monster
a tall
Factory taking over, man.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
we out here. We out
Yo,
here.
if
Any how many?
You have Pat McAfee, fucking do work.
But before, how many close calls on that ladder match for you,
Oh
JP?
man, so many, so many. Honestly,
Oh,
it was a
you
wonderful story being told, yo. Because
That
everybody knew that they
Velveteen
had
got a
shot.
little too close.
Yeah.
That Velveteen got a little too close.
And just like any great appetizer, right, gets you seething in the mouth for the main course, which is supposed to be SummerSlam, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
And let's start off hot, right? Because it's hot. The weather's hot. The theme is hot. I want to kick off with what's something we've all been waiting to see this whole year.
Woo!
And there it is right there. Bam! Seth Rollins versus Dominic Mysterio. What are we in for here tonight, guys? What are we in for? We saw Pat McAfee, JP. He was about to tell us about Pat and his incredible performance.
Folks, if you want to
Here
hear
comes Dominic.
our in-depth review on NXT TakeOver, make sure to tune in this Thursday live.
Because we were right.
Yes, sir, live on YouTube. And if you want to know how right we were, please check it into our pre-show for NXT and also for, well, we're here now, right? SummerSlam pre-show, baby. Yo, Dominic has a lot to step up to. I'm saying this, and if you would have told me 2 days ago, I would have not believed it. Yo, Pat McAfee showed up. And he pulled off so many spots that I did not expect, man. For a man making his debut.
Swan Tom,
And I guess Adam Cole. It made him look, I don't know. Dominic, this has to be a fucking match.
And that's the problem, right? He already had pressure. Like, if Pat hadn't shown up, this is Rey Mysterio's son. He already had it it's in his blood, right?
Yeah, man.
He had to show up.
You know what? Like, now, he has to go all in, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if he wasn't planning on wearing the mask and going by Prince Mysterio, now he has to. Now it's become that much more of a debut. Damn. And it only means great things for us, the fans, right?
Oh,
I
can't wait.
Great things for
I
us,
can't
the
wait.
fans. I'm excited because you know what? If Adam Cole was able to do that for Pat McAfee, imagine what Seth Rollins, arguably Mr. SummerSlam, can do for Prince Mysterio.
That's true. That's true. And
I'll take.
We've seen him pull off the 619. I want to see the athleticism. I want to see what this Dominic Mysterio brings to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm gonna have the young Ray in the back of my mind, even though I shouldn't, because we're not there yet. We're nowhere near there yet.
He's a bigger guy than his dad, man.
Listen, you don't look at Charlotte Flair and think Ric Flair, right?
Nah,
he's
at
gonna
all.
be his own thing.
That's right, and he
He's
has
gonna
to
be his own thing. He has to be his own thing.
Yeah.
I would say look at more like Luchasaurus, that type of moveset, right? Even Damian Priest. That's the type of moveset I see with a 619 thrown in there.
Yeah. Definitely some exciting things to kick off SummerSlam, I hope. There are some questionable things, though. Guys, wasn't this a hair versus hair? Where the hell was I?
So, see, what happened is after the Invader, alopecia became a thing due to stress and anxiety.
Probably.
Therefore, I think they just... I think somebody's gonna quit. Yeah.
Maybe the pressure of fandom is too much for one of them, and they say, "Fuck this! I gotta be out. I can't have stalkers looking me up and shit."
Listen, sometimes your career it gets to a point where it's too much. There's certain things, certain boundaries you're not willing to take, and it makes you reconsider certain things. Hey, yo, I just want to say a shout out. Good luck to all the teachers. Beginning all across the land. This upcoming week, yours truly included as a social worker. Folks, we care for your kids. We love our kids, and we will do the best things for them. We're going to make sure that they're being instructed as best as possible, all right? So you can lay down to sleep easy knowing that if your kid goes to a kid's school, they're good. But anywho, yeah, man, if
all of that
are this high, I think somebody's out, bro. Is it Sonya? Is it Sonya? Is that what's happening?
So here's my thing. It's either going to be they need to take a little break. Like, maybe it is Sonya and she just needs to chill for a little bit. But this is not a permanent thing. This is I'm going to be out for a little bit and then bring it back. I can see it where it's a situation where the loser leaves and maybe they antagonize the winner to the point the winner begs for them to come back.
Oh.
Little old school angle.
Or the loser.
You would say something like that.
Come back Evolution too.
Could be. Or maybe they pull a Dusty. They come back under a mask.
Ooh.
Midnight Rider.
Shockmaster.
Jesus.
Ooh. Or maybe they're considering Alexa Bliss as Sister Abigail and Sonya just got the call up.
Oh, could be.
I think we could go a matter of ways with this. It could be entertaining. I'm here for it. I want to see the match already, but I just thought it was a hair versus hair.
Folks. That's why I'm dressed so debonair, because it's not just every other pay-per-view. This is SummerSlam. The heat is on, folks. Turn up the temperature. Ooh. The only thing we know is that Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose are going to be in the ring tonight. Will there be intruders? We don't know. But somebody's leaving town.
Ooh, Retribution might be out here tonight.
Is Otis going to show up?
Listen, I think Otis was the one that made the phone call about the hair loss. I'm saying, though.
Oh, man. Another more exciting match, I believe, is one tag team action.
Ooh.
Street Profits Angel Garza Andrade. Um, the beef is real. I love it. I love the beef. I love the angle. I love what they did with the whole snitching is getting stitches and revealing that Zelina Vega was behind this whole mess. She wasn't fooling nobody. Come on, man.
Queens.
I know what it is. But hey, I like that they're getting creative with it, and I expect to see a hell of a matchup. Montez Ford was out for a while, and now he's gonna get back in it.
That's exactly
So-
what it is. I think this has a chance to be like the Steeler, the show Steeler.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the talent.
What does
in
it
the
say
ring
about the
alone.
tag division now? If this steals the show,
There's a lot of potential, man.
There's a lot of potential, and not for nothing. 3 out of the 4 competitors in this match could definitely have a solid singles career as well.
Oh, definitely.
Just saying.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know what? The one thing I'm going to require from WWE is to make sure that they're taking temperatures. Because old boy just came back and he was in the crowd, man. He went behind the plexiglass. You don't do that. That's what it's there for. Come on now, you put the cup on the nuts, not on the nose. Let's go.
you've been beefing about that all week, have you?
I'm
You
just
really-
saying, protect your life, protect the people.
All I know is Angelo Dawkins would make a hell of a coach too.
He would. I'm trying to keep Dawkins healthy. He's a brand new father. Come on, man.
Shout
They
out
should
to
know what that's
Angelo
about.
Dawkins. Yes, shout outs to Mission. Shout out to all the new daddies out there.
Absolutely.
All the daddies over here. Oh, this way.
Yeah,
Wait, no,
all
this
that
way.
way. Okay, we
There
already
go.
know.
So
There
we're
we
up
go.
there.
There you go.
That one there
But,
too.
Nah. I don't know.
So one match that's gonna happen first
Oh, when?
before anything else, I hope.
Oh, La Asquerosa.
Asquerosa y Bailey. Ay, Dios mío. Guys, I saw the documentary. I don't know if you peeped it, the untold story between Sasha Banks and Bailey at NXT Takeover Brooklyn. It's no secret. These women are no strangers to the spotlight in the main event scene, and this match will be no different. None of the matches, I think, her and the Sasha Banks match with Asuka as well. Credit to Asuka for having 2 bangers, but this only means that there's just not that much talent available during these COVID times, does it?
Or is it Vince trying to highlight Asuka?
Yes.
Like I think it's his big push to show that she can go with the best of them, and not only can she go with the best of them, she can do like a marathon match. She's gonna do 2 in one night.
Oh,
Yes.
So
I think
she
this is
said.
I think this is very reminiscent of our very own Chris Jericho, right? 2 straps becoming the
You think
the one and
undisputed?
only undisputed women's champion. I mean, this is
Wow.
if you want to push somebody, and I'm not for
You're gonna-
nothing. Let's not forget that Asuka is somebody that doesn't need much of a push.
No.
I mean, the biggest thing, if she does win both matches, which is highly unlikely, that she would benefit from as a manager, right? A talking piece. But Asuka could go in the ring. I mean, let's not forget the lineage she had in NXT. Let's not forget what she's done all across the world. So I expect both these matches to be bangers, especially because Bailey and you have, of course, Sasha Banks involved. But the question is, where does she get the W? Or does she take 2 L's? I don't think she survives 2 L's.
Ooh.
I don't think
I
she
don't-
survives 2 L's.
If she wins, she got to win both in my eyes. You can't win one and lose the other, because then it's like, who are you really putting over here? And then
Unless-
I want to see the titles unified already.
Here's what I could see happening. Right, she takes the W against Bailey, and then maybe you have a misdirected bump during the Sasha match to set up a Bailey Sasha.
That's, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I can see that for Mania, right?
Yep.
Remember, a
Or-
lot of the stories being told tonight are going to be cementing the
That's
foundation
right.
for what we're going to see at WrestleMania this year. So this could be true. This could be true. And that's what's exciting about SummerSlam, folks. You never know what you're going to get. There's fire in the ring, boys. Fire in the rings. And
Fire,
I'm excited.
fire.
I'm excited. I'm excited. You can tell I'm excited.
Yes, just a little. Just a
better
little. I,
tell.
I,
Little
I
bit,
can tell.
little
I
bit.
can tell.
All right.
I
All
can
right.
tell.
Woo! Let's get
So
to
let's
SummerSlam.
might as well go right into it. Sasha Banks and Asuka, because if we think Asuka can take out Bailey, she's definitely gonna take out Sasha. No,
hmm So the one that we haven't talked about, right, is how incredible of matches this is gonna be. Like, we're about to see Sasha and Bailey do work against Asuka. The question is, Which is gonna be the better match?
I'm
Because
gonna
some
go
I'll
and
go with
say
this. I'll go with
I'm
this right
yeah,
here.
I'm gonna go with this one.
So Sasha is the female Randy Orton, right? Like,
ooh,
here's my hot take, I
ultimate
guess, right?
opportunities. Yes, I
Well, it's
like
not even
it.
opportunities, right? When
Careful
she's
with the hot takes,
interested,
Sasha.
when
Oh,
she,
Careful.
when she's invested,
when she's invested, she will go at it and she will tell a beautiful story. And I think with Asuka, it's going to be something special.
and yo, to piggy off of what you're saying, which is a masterful analysis, by the way. Just say, folks, this is the type of analysis that you receive, the type of reviews, the type of predictions, the type of feedback that you get when you come and tune into the bad guys. And honestly, within this, the feuds told to lead up to these matches, I've been more interested in what I've seen in Sasha versus Asuka than Bailey. The outside the ring attacks that have occurred even this past week.
Yep.
Bailey,
It
she's
seems
great.
like Sasha's
I
been
think
getting the
everybody's just
upper
waiting
hand.
for. Everybody's just waiting for Bailey to wear the shorts. That's the problem.
Yes.
But Sasha's
Yes.
the one that I feel like it goes a little further, right?
Yeah, man.
So I agree. I think this might be the match, and because of reasons of like Sasha and Charlotte, the things you've seen Bailey do when she goes into against a legitimate competitor, man, and she's invested, it could be a thing of beauty. It could be the match of the night. Just
It
saying.
could be. It could
Remember,
be.
Evolution 2, folks. Just
Sasha
saying.
gets evil. When Sasha gets evil, forget about it. And I don't know. What something tells me we got to start getting the ball moving and getting these girls ready for the real main event of the 4-on-4.
Mm.
And maybe tonight we'll begin that process. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Okay.
We'll see.
Question
But,
is, which match goes up first, though?
Bailey's match is first.
Bailey's
'Cause,
first.
they did
Is
the
it?
clock
Is it?
challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
on SmackDown.
So
I think
you know what that
Bailey
means, right? You're gonna have a Sasha Bank potentially up against a battered Asuka.
Yep.
Yeah.
Story to be
Yeah.
told, folks.
Do we see Naomi get involved too? Speaking of the beat the clock.
Ooh. This is the fire that we're talking about, folks. The
Naomi was
fire!
involved on SmackDown, right? With that,
Yeah, she
right?
was. She was the
She
reason
was.
they had the beat the clock, right?
That's
Okay.
right.
So maybe
Right.
maybe she's had enough of being overlooked.
Maybe it's about damn time.
Had
Hey,
enough.
It's
Had
SummerSlam,
enough.
folks. Anything can happen.
Yes, sir.
Anything.
Anything is
Shit.
right, and if history serves correct, anything has happened, and anything can happen. It's much like the last meeting between these two gentlemen here. Anything happened, and I don't think any of us remember or can
That
clarify.
graphic's a little old though.
Yeah.
It's bald Strowman now, right? Like you gotta,
He's got to shave a little
All
top.
Strowman. Wow.
bald Strowman.
Wow.
Who's winning this, guys, and why?
Alexa Bliss, because no matter what, the person that has messed her up over the past 2 weeks is gonna catch it.
Yo,
Ooh.
she can slap hands. Holy smack. All puns intended. Yo, when she smacked the shit out of Braun, not once, not twice, not three, not four, like the 13th time, I was like, holy shit. She could smack this guy. He didn't flinch not one bit. I think that was more entertaining than when we're at here because I can't take this anymore. If the Fiend loses this match, I don't think we need to use him anymore. I don't think we need to go that route anymore with him, and I think you've lost all respect.
Well, you know what? Is this is a no DQ, right? This is a legit one fall.
I believe it's a one fall. Let me try and confirm.
So you can work it.
It's a false count anywhere, man.
False count anywhere. Well,
False
there you
count
go. Then I have no idea what we do here.
So
now-
there's one of two legitimate problems with this particular match and this particular feud. First and foremost, the first thing that Old School said that he's looking forward to is Alexa Bliss.
Yes.
And I have to agree. Because we've all got a taste of Alexa Bliss in that world and what it could be. And that's more intriguing than what we're seeing now. Even the bald head couldn't make it through. Even the little spot, off in the back. You know what I mean? An ambulance gone red. And then my second part is, what is this Fiend reign any different from the Bray Wyatt reign with the championship? It's been flat, yo. They don't know how to use them. That's
Yeah.
most unfortunate. It's been flat.
You know what
It's
they
been
could
flat.
probably do with this, which I hope they do because it'd be a real sour taste in the mouth. You don't think they're going to turn this into like a retribution comes out and like destroys the main event? So it
They
becomes
had
Okay.
Retribution come out on Friday, I think.
that's what I'm
And
saying. Like
then,
you just like
Okay,
right
that
when
could
I
save
thought
the-
they
that
were
could
gonna
save this
team,
feud.
yeah, they were gonna team. It looked like it to me, but then the
Well,
Fiend bounced.
well, that's
you
what I'm
know,
saying.
all I'm gonna say is that these two men are very intelligent because they did something that is somewhat reminiscent of what our very own Karrion Kross, the NXT champion, spoiler alert, had in mind as well. They knew what Vince McMahon's kryptonite was, sexy blondes, and they brought in Alexa Bliss to entice us for this feud, just
And
as
keep us
Scarlett did there
entertained.
for
Yes,
Karrion
sir.
Kross,
Yeah.
and she will have a prominent role in this match. What it determined is she part of Retribution? Is she the leader of Retribution?
She slipped her Abigail.
Listen, we don't know, but she is what's making this feud exciting. Unfortunately, it's a dub for both of them. Like, why are
I
we
still.
here?
I
Why are
don't.
we
I don't.
here?
Is it the two WWE championships? Is it two? Should we just have one? Should we just be focusing on the main WWE championship match?
Woo!
The main WWE champion, Drew McIntyre, who is having an incredible run, I think, with that strap. And incredible matches too. I can't wait for this.
You know what my problem is with Drew's title run, and I feel like it's going to be the asterisk to it, like Roger Maris's home running, Jesus,
Home running.
home running record.
Get rid of that.
It's there's the no fan, so you don't get that reaction that he would get, right? And
Shout
this
out to
is a
Scripted
match.
Sports.
This is a match where wrestling is real, everything else is fake. All right, guys, get it out there. Randy's invested, right? Drew is on fire. This is going to be a banger.
Banger,
So,
banger, banger.
Real
Listen,
quick,
Go ahead.
how did
Go ahead,
how,
man. You the
how did
host.
y'all
Go ahead,
feel?
man.
My bad, but how did y'all feel about Keith Lee and Carry On last night?
Ooh. Yo,
I know it's out of left field, but
Carrion got grapefruits, all right? He got injured midway through and still pulled through the whole way.
hell yeah.
and if I didn't find
yeah.
out about that injury post match, I'm looking at that match. I'm like, I'm not too impressed because I didn't see
Really?
much. I didn't see too much extra. I wanted to see more extra.
You know what, though?
But given the injuries and all that shit, I understand.
When you have Godzilla and King Kong go at it, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And that's what we had last night.
It's not gonna
Right.
be pretty. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Right.
And remember, this match was not. The man got burned in the face. You know what I mean? A time clock of sand was broken in his ring.
So-
The sanctity of his sanity was disgraced. So this was not going to be pretty. And yes, the injury definitely shows the tough little bitch that Karrion Kross is.
Fuck
I
yes.
enjoyed the match
Fuck yes.
because it had a finish that I believe is very reminiscent to the finish for tonight. It had a finish that I did not really expect. And we are right now in a very delicate place. The Thunderdome was created because we need shock value. And the one thing scarier than an invested Randy Orton is nothing. It is nothing. And you know what?
Nothing.
I think Drew is getting used to the idea of not being with his belt because he showed up to NXT TakeOver without it yesterday. Because I think at the end of the day, we know SummerSlam, there's another name that's synonymous with Seth Rollins. It's got to be Randy Orton himself.
Facts.
So that's my.
Facts.
Randy
opinion
does have
on
a
the
knack
matter.
for winning titles at SummerSlam.
Yo, bang. That's a bar.
And
Also,
also, something you always say, you want to see the babyface chasing, right?
This is true. This is true.
he's a fan of those chases, I tell you. Listen, you did say shock value. And Vince McMahon came out on Friday, and it's been splattered all over these freaking overlays that I'm watching. You will never see it coming. What the fuck is going to happen? I've always been one to keep an eye out and pay attention to the overlays and the cover and themes of pay-per-views and shit like that and all that superstitious, making me think a lot bullshit.
Yeah,
But-
say that word.
But tonight, they keep pushing this. You never see it coming. Shit. Where's it gonna fall? Is it gonna fall on the Seth and Rey Mysterio match? Is it gonna fall here with Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre? Where is it gonna land? What's gonna happen tonight?
Is this when John Cena shows up and beats everyone for all the titles?
Or gets beat up again.
That's right, when he does the NWO this time.
Woo! Gentlemen, one thing's for sure, anything can happen tonight, but you cannot deny the fact that the bad guys were here to warn you and prep you for whatever it is that goes down tonight. And that's a fact.
Folks, this is a unique experience you're about to indulge in tonight because for the first time, I believe WWE, with the exception of maybe one match, which we already talked about, has an opportunity to upstage NXT. It might. I don't believe it will.
It was a great night.
It might because it'll be a good card, and in SummerSlam, you never know what's possible, folks. So make sure to tune in if you enjoyed this, because I know I enjoyed myself. Make sure to tune into the bad guys. Heels, Pops, and Chairshots, baby. We're available everywhere.
Every platform, every week. Thursday night, 10:30.
That's right, Thursday, 10:30. And your favorite station, YouTube.
Look at that guy right there. That's that guy right there. And also, for all you scripted sports fans out there, let's tell you what you can do right now is log on to Foco.com because they got all of your favorite scripted sports officially licensed gear. Foco.com. HPC 10 at checkout will get you 10% off. And guess what? Fantasy football is around the corner. So when you draft your championship team, be sure to show support to that number one pick and get the matching bobblehead to go with it. HPC 10 is your chance at 10% off. Strictly from the bad guys.
I definitely got to order my...
you.
Yeah, definitely got to get my bobblehead for the playoffs right now because there's going to be one winner. And I'm going Portland, baby. Let's go.
We going Portland. They're not looking so good yesterday, but hey.
I know. But listen, we still good. 2-1. We good. You got Melo and Dame. We going on the wing.
We can work around. We know the people that write the script, so we'll talk to some people, make it work. All right. Check y'all out. 10 count of 10 toe. See y'all next week, Thursday, YouTube, 10:30 Eastern. We out here. Enjoy SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen.